So, you've just unboxed a nice new GoPro Hero 11 Black, and you're not sure what settings to use to get the best video. Let me show you the best GoPro settings for your new GoPro Hero 11 Black. The first thing you need to know is how to access the GoPro Dashboard, simply by swiping down. So this will bring you 6 different buttons, or maybe 7 depending which mod you have installed. So here's what I recommend: voice command, leave it off, unless you really want to use voice command. Beeps on or beeps off, I go for beeps off. Third one's really important to me, quick capture. Off or on. Turn quick capture on, it allows you to activate your camera and record all at the same time by hitting the big red button on top of the camera. Fourth one is screen lock, leave it off. Fifth one is front screen settings. I suggest you set it to full screen, it's the most versatile. Last one is orientation lock, set it to horizontal lock. Otherwise your camera will flip over to vertical mode without you really knowing about it. That's it for the GoPro Dashboard. Second one is the GoPro Preferences Menu. We do this by swiping right. 3 buttons. First one is video mode. Highest quality or lowest quality to extend your battery life. I've got heaps of battery life with the Enduro, so leave it on highest. Next one is your controls, Pro mode or Easy mode. Easy mode is point and shoot. Don't have to worry about any settings. You let GoPro do all the thinking for you and just shoot your footage. I much prefer a little bit more control, access to all the Protune menus and features, so I recommend you put it on Pro. And the third menu is Preferences. We're not going to go through that because there's all sorts of language and connection and all sorts of different features which you can go through there at your leisure. So we finished with the dashboard, we finished with the GoPro Preferences menu. Now the third one we want to look at is this menu here, which is the mode preset menu. It'll bring us into a new screen with 5 different sub-menus. Each one is a different style of recording and gives us quick access. The first one is what we'll go through, the standard. It's set to 4K, 60 frames per second and linear plus horizontal lock. So let's go through the menu by hitting the edit button. So the first thing is resolution and frame rate. We've also got the aspect ratio, set it to 16:9. Second one, I like to set it to 4K, you could set it to 5.3. 4K I find is enough. Third one is your frames per second, you could set it to 30 if you want, I prefer 60. Bit tricky to get out of this menu, just click the buttons in the middle, it will take you back. Second one is your lens, field of view. This is really interesting. You can have linear plus horizontal lock, which I recommend. You can have linear. You can have wide view, super view, or hyper view. Linear plus horizontal lock is my favourite. Third one is hyper smooth. A few different options here. Hyper smooth off, hyper smooth on, hyper smooth boost or hyper smooth auto boost. It's up to you, just leave it on. Next few are features on the GoPro which I don't use at all. Scheduled capture, duration, hindsight, timer. Leave them all off. And zoom, you can preset it to a zoom anywhere up to 2 times. So we keep going down and we actually get to the Protune menu. First one is 10-bit colour, on or off. So 10-bit's going to give you slightly better colour. It's also going to use more battery. So it's up to you, have a play with it. I leave it off. Bit rate, leave it on high. Shutter, auto, EV compensation auto, white balance auto. These are my recommendations. ISO min auto, ISO max auto, sharpness, put it on medium, color, vibrant. They used to call this GoPro. You could have it on natural color for really flat washed out colors. If you want vibrant, go for it. The raw audio, I leave it off. Wind, I'll stick it on auto. And the media mod, this is where you can change from the front microphone or the back microphone or the GoPro microphones when you have the media mod fitted. I leave it on the front microphones. And the last thing you get to do is pick a few shortcuts. So I've got media mod on the left, zoom on the lower right, slow-mo upper left, hyper smooth upper right. Let's just go back in here and I'll just show you how you can click on any of these and pick through a whole bunch of different buttons on any of those. And let's see where they end up. So here they are, here the buttons. We've got two times here. We've got hyper smooth there and zoom there. So you can configure those buttons any way you want. And if you wanted to change modes, simply come here and let's say I want to change to cinematic mode. Boom. Click on cinematic mode. No, I want to go back to my standard mode. And that's it. We've set everything we need to set on the standard menu. Here are those shortcut buttons. I use the zoom one a lot. The others, not so much. And it tells us that we're in the standard video preset, 4K, 60 and linear plus horizontal lock. And that's about all you need to know to get up and running with GoPro settings. 3 menus. Got the GoPro Dashboard, swipe down. Got the GoPro Preferences, swipe left. And we've got the video mode presets by hitting the big oval button at the bottom. And there we have it. You're up and away with the best GoPro settings for your GoPro Hero 11 Black. Thanks for watching. Raymond it. Nice right now.